One day suddenly, the drill sergeant raided the dorm. He stormed inside in a rage and caught a piece of bread hidden in Vincent's locker. Seeing this, he became even angrier. He immediately made a new rule: if Vincent made any mistake, the whole unit would suffer the punishment. Enraged, he forcefully shoved that bread into Vincent's mouth and ordered the rest of the soldiers to drop to the ground and do push-ups. The other soldiers became very angry that they were being punished for someone else's mistake. They took out their anger directly on Vincent. They wrapped hard soap in towels and tied them tightly. These became like weapons that did not leave visible wounds, but caused great pain. In the darkness of the night, they quietly approached Vincent's bed. They trapped him with a blanket, covered his mouth, and beat him badly with those towels. His screams echoed in every corner of the barrack. Everyone hit him. Even his only friend, David, after a brief hesitation, at the insistence of the others, began hitting him harder than anyone else. After that night, the Vincent who always used to smile seemed lost. In his place, there was now a man full of anger, pain, and burning for revenge. He had now resolved to prove himself. In just the next few days, he started working many times harder than everyone else. His every move became precise. Now his shooting accuracy with the rifle was perfect, and he handled weapons like an experienced soldier. The sergeant was stunned. The one he always considered weak and useless was now the fastest and the sharpest. Earlier, Vincent couldn't even climb to the second wall. He was afraid of heights. He couldn't do a single pull-up, which is why the sergeant humiliated him in front of everyone, beat him. But after that night, Vincent's behavior had completely changed. Now, while cleaning his gun, he would talk to himself. One night, when David was on guard duty, he heard strange noises from the bathroom. When he opened the door, what he saw shocked him. Vincent was sitting on the toilet, loading bullets into his rifle. With a terrifying smile on his face, David rushed toward him and tried to stop him. He kept saying, "Don't do this, otherwise everyone will be punished again." Suddenly, Vincent stood up and began loudly shouting training commands as if he were some officer. His voice was so loud that the entire barrack woke up. The sergeant stormed in cursing, but when David told him that Vincent's rifle was loaded with bullets, his face immediately changed. He began speaking very slowly and gently, trying to calm him down, but Vincent didn't even look at him. Seeing this, the sergeant felt deeply insulted and began shouting and cursing again, but this time, Vincent just stood there silently. He simply took a bullet out of his pocket and placed it directly into the sergeant's hand. The entire barrack went silent. David again tried to reason with him, but then suddenly Vincent pointed his rifle at David. But in the end, he could not bring himself to harm his friend. He sat back down on the toilet and slowly placed the rifle's barrel into his own mouth.